Traders, we are seeing gold come under pressure. I've been talking about this pullback for a while, and it's finally happening. So, where to next? That's the question. I'm just looking at, well, we've got this price swing here from this red candle low to the high on the daily. And we'll just do a quick top down. In fact, I want to have a quick look at the weekly. All right, so that coincides with this weekly. I like the previous weekly and the open here. Yeah, to the current high, this weekly candle. So we're just seeing this weekly putting in a wick. All right, so let's just go down the time frame, have a look at the 4 hour, and we'll look at a potential trade opportunity. At the moment, I'm thinking that if this holds here, i.e. we don't break below this level, then I'm going to be looking for a buy. In fact, let's just mark up this range through here. Right, this is the current range we're in. If it breaks the low, then I'll be looking to short it at that point. If it fails to break the low and set up a a trend to the downside, and it continues up. Look, it's just an easy strategy, guys. If it breaks the high, then I'm looking to get long. So let's just have a look at a potential short scenario. If it does sell off, then we've got this range. We have, I'm just looking for any obvious sign of an imbalance. Okay, we've got an imbalance down in here that could be a potential target. Well, it's minor. Yeah, it's not really significant at all, but and I'm just looking at this candle here, candle left and right, marking that up. So, I mean, look, that's a potential target for this to pull back. We've also got another imbalance if we pick up this candle to the left here and the high on the candle on the right. So this coincides with my 50%, 61.8 pullback zone. So that's where I'd be interested in looking for a buy opportunity if it trades down and we see a bullish break of structure. Right. So these are two key points of interest at the moment. To the downside, counter trend trading it. Well, look, that's a whole other ball game. I'd be looking to buy if we get a pullback down to these levels. And the way that I would get involved with this would be, simply put, if it trends, yeah, watch out for this. So we could see quite an aggressive pullback, but if it trends, you want to see the range and then the move. All right, so I'm looking at these levels back down in here for a potential pullback. Let's just have a look at it on the 30. Yeah, I'd be looking to get long. All right, so that's my buy zone. If we see a bullish break of structure. Now, the thing with this is this, if it does trade south, this can occur here. It could occur further down. But at some stage, have a look at these two areas. So it could happen through this imbalance. It could happen through this imbalance, or it could be a really deep pullback where they look for this balance area or even stops under here. So look, to keep it simple, watch it trending. See, this is what I'm talking about. See how it's trending for those of you who might not be familiar with what I'm talking about. Higher high, higher low. See higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high. All right, and this is where it starts to get messy. And then it started ranging through here. So as soon as you see price, okay, it's still trending up. It hasn't really broken structure as such. We had a bit of a shift in structure here, right? This lower low. Then it trended up again. But what I'm talking about is, look, simply put, when this trend is broken and you start to see it trend up, I guess that's what I'm getting at. It's easy as that, really. I mean, come back here, see the break of structure here. So where we see the range, and then it breaks out of the range, right? So this range and then a bullish break. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Wherever this lands down here, I want to see the range and then I want to see a bullish break. So, I'm going to be watching this closely, guys, and I'm thinking that could be a play, but yeah, that would be a potential buy if we see that. Look, I would really love to hear your thoughts on this. Actually, before I go, look, just consider this. It's Friday today, and we often see fairly aggressive pullbacks Fridays, at the end of the week and over the weekend into Monday. All right, so that could be a play where this pulls back, and then possibly Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. If it does play out like this, then maybe Monday, Tuesday we could look to potentially buy. But it's just going to hinge off this price action, pretty much. All right, guys. Look, that's my take. I'd really love it if you commented below. That would be awesome. Hope you have a great day. Safe trading, and I'll see you in the next one.